There's a new legal twist involving the district attorney prosecuting the Georgia election interference case against Donald Trump and some of his supporters.
What we do know is that she has paid Mr. Wade approximately or almost 10 times as much as she has paid another one of the special assistants who's a longtime lawyer and RICO expert here in the state. Her other special assistant, she's paid Mr. Wade about 5 or 6 times as much as she's paid this other special assistant. So those disparities are going to have to be explained. I haven't seen the record, but the reporting is that there's one entry even where he's paid for a 24-hour period at a significant hourly rate. And so those are questions she's going to have to ask.
Okay, I do want people to hear her defense. She spoke about this publicly Sunday. Here it is.
Is it that some will never see a black man as qualified, no matter his achievements?
She is trying to have a subpoena quashed so she won't have to answer questions in the civil divorce proceeding.
She makes the allegations that he's been questioned because he may be an African-American male. I think it misses the mark. I don't think you can use race as a sword to attack somebody, clearly, but nor do I think that you can use it as a shield. Instead, we see now it's an attack on the people who are questioning or raising the issue for further investigation. And I think that sounds a lot to me like maybe a concession that some of the allegations in the motion must be true.
If, though, they extended the case longer than it should have been, investigated maybe more thoroughly, more expansively than they should have, dragged it out, in other words, to bill more so that they could use this money somehow for personal reasons, that would be something that would impact the case and therefore potentially result in the removal of Willis.
I was going to say,
if they said, we have to drag this out because we want to go on vacation next month, so, let's add another count so that we have to go before the grand jury more times. That's the sort of thing, when it impacts the case, could result in something like this.
Whether this is actually true, is there evidence to support these allegations that they had some kind of personal relationship, and if that had any role in her selecting Wade, who does not really have an extensive resume in this kind of work, for this job, which is paid quite a substantial amount of money.
So first of all, she's trying to avoid being deposed in this divorce case between her lead prosecutor and his wife. But what's interesting, in just filed papers in court, the wife is now producing credit card receipts that she says prove that Fani Willis and her husband, that lead prosecutor Nathan Wade, she says that these credit card statements show that Nathan Wade actually bought tickets for Willis to accompany him on at least 2 out-of-state trips. They do show that he purchased airline tickets for the 2 of them to Miami in October 2022, San Francisco in April 2023. Wade's wife is now saying this is proof of a romantic relationship. This co-defendant of Trump's is alleging that this special prosecutor, Wade, actually used the money he billed to work in this case, which adds up so far to $650,000, to actually take Willis on those romantic and lavish vacations. Now, we haven't really seen any exact public proof of these accusations, but this latest filing from Wade's wife today shows these credit card statements that seem to show that Willis and Wade did travel together on at least 2 occasions per these credit card statements. So it has really gotten very messy, guys, on 2 different legal fronts. You have the divorce proceedings where Willis is where she's trying to avoid being deposed. And then this could potentially all, mess with the Trump legal case and his co-defendants, because that judge has scheduled that February 15th hearing to see if Willis should be disqualified. So very messy right now.